जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थसुभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् स्वस्ति अस्तु विश्वस्य खलः प्रसीदतां ध्यायन्तु भूतानि शिवं मिथो धिया मनश्च भद्रं भजतादधोक्षजे आवेश्यतां नो मतिरप्यहेतुकी. Reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 31, verse number 2. This is Gopi Geet. So Gopis were searching for Krishna, and then they returned back to the bank of Yamuna, because that's where Krishna disappeared. So if you lose something somewhere, better to find it there. What is the point of finding it somewhere else? So therefore they came back where they lost him, and they started singing prayers to him. So prayer is very powerful, very important to draw the attention of Krishna, done with humility. And if many people do it, then it is more powerful. So that is called Sankirtan, Bahuvir Militva, Ganam, Kirtanam, Sankirtanam. So this is what was recommended by Mahaprabhu. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. So they are doing Sankirtan because if one person prays, it has some power. If many pray, then the power increases. If they have the same goal, then the intensity of that prayer magnifies and becomes more effective. So therefore all these gopis, they are singing. This is actually Kanak Manjari Chanda. I think I said yesterday that it is Indira. Somewhere I read Indira, but it is not Indira Chanda, it is Kanak Manjari. Kanak Manjari. That's what it is mentioned. So it goes like, I think 6-5, 6-5. That's how it is. 11-11. So there's break at 6. And then 5. Jati Tedikam Janmuna Vraja Shayata Indira Shashvadatra. That's how it goes. So now the second sloka. Saradudashaye sadhu jat sat Sarsijodara Shri Mushadrisha Suratanathate Shulkadasika Varadanignato Neha Kim Vadha. So Suratanath and Varada, these are the two addresses in this. And also Sadhu Jat Sarsi Jodara Sri Mushadrisha. That is together. So they are addressing him as Suratanath, the Lord of Love. Natha has many meanings. It comes from Nathri Dhatu. Yachya Uptapa Aishwarya Ashisha. For it means to beg, means to be sick. Love also makes sick. Right? It is called love sickness. Love is also to be begged. Love is also powerful. Aishwarya. Love is also a blessing. So all meanings here. So they are saying, He Suratanatha, Te Asulka Dasika, that we are your unpaid maid servants. So we are doing service to you without asking for anything in return. And you are called Varada. So Varada can also have two meanings. One who gives boons, Dadhatu, Dudaye Dane, or Do Avkhandane, one who destroys boons. So he says that you, the first sentence is very interesting. He says, Drisha Sadhu Jat Sat Sarsijodara Sri Musha. So one word. That with your eyes, one eye, you steal the inner beauty of the lotus flower which is born inside a nice pond in the Sarodadasa, in the autumn. And with that eye, you look at us and kill us. So Neha Kim Vadha, is it not killing? If you look at with these eyes, or is it killing is only when you shoot arrows? So Suratanath also is one who shoots arrows of love, because Cupid, Lord of Love is Cupid. He also shoots arrows. He has got 5 arrows. So that's how you are killing us. So what will be your benefit? You kill for some benefit. So why are you doing this? What will you gain? But you are very expert because you can steal the beauty of the eyes. Stealing means that your eyes are more beautiful than the inner wall of the lotus, which is born deep inside a lake. It has stolen that beauty. So commentary by Sri Vishnu Chakravarti. So nanu kimaham yusmabhyam dukham ditsami. So in the previous verse they prayed that you come, we are suffering, look how we are suffering. So Krishna is asking, so you think that I am only giving you trouble, or I only wish to give you trouble? Is this your assessment of my character? That's all. This is how you find fault with people, right? So you are such fault finder that you are finding fault in me. Everybody says that I give happiness to people, I bring pleasure, I am Ananda Kanda, Sachidananda, and you are saying that I am only causing you trouble. So this is how you assess my personality, and therefore you are singing this. Now you are making it known to everybody, because till posterity everybody will sing this song and say, look what a man he was, he killed so many women, right? So this says whatever you sing, it will be recorded, it will go on social media, Instagram, YouTube. Some people are doing that job. So I will become infamous. So this is what he is saying. Nanu kimaham dukham ditsami yadevam suchayatha, that I am giving trouble, that you are now making this sloka in Kanak Manjari Chanda, so that everybody can sing. Tatra tvamasman khalu hansiye vaitya. The gopis say, yes, of course. What else you do? Not only you are giving trouble, you are killing us. You are a killer. Right? They have a word they call lady killer. Right? What does that mean, lady killer? One who kills ladies, right? So he says you are a lady killer. And you do it with your eye. So drisha eva. So drisha eva suratam nathasi yachase. So they are saying that with your eye you beg for love. So drisha, because this word drisha can be joined with suratanath. Drisha, suratanath. That with your eye you beg love. So you are very clever. You don't say it with the words. You just say it with your eyes. Because they say that the face is the index of the mind, and in the face eyes are most important, because your inner heart gets manifest through the eyes. So therefore there are two addresses of Krishna. One is Suratanath and is Varada. So he says with your eyes you do two things. That you beg love, therefore Suratanath, and you give blessings, Varada. But for us, you destroy our blessings, because Da also means to destroy. So Varada, Abhishta Sukham Dadasi. So you give the desirable, because what is blessing means whatever somebody wants, and what you want is what you think will make you happy. So you become pleased if your wish is fulfilled. So you give happiness to others just by your eyes. Atsat tathai tayaiva drisha premanal punja prakshepinya nignato asulka dasika asman maryatas tava ihya kim navada. But you also do one more thing with your eyes, and that is that you kill us. And how is that you kill us? He says, Prema anala punja prakshepinya. That you throw a fire, like a lump of fire, literally that's what it means, but it means like if you have some dry grass burning and you throw it at somebody. So that is Premanal Punja Prakshepinya. So your eyes, they are as if they are throwing the fire of love. So love also is a type of fire. When you are in love, you are on fire. So and that fire is so intense, because fire is of two types. One is union, another is separation. Now it is in separation. So you are killing us. And why are you killing us? You should not do this. Why? Because we are ashulka dasika. We are not your paid servants. You can kill somebody if you have paid for them, but you have not paid. So you are killing us. Asman maretas taviha kim navada. So you don't you think that this is also killing? Kim shastrenaiva vadho vadha. Is it that killing is only when you kill by a weapon? You can also kill by other means. You can also kill by words. Right? or by your looks. If you get angry at somebody, scare, can kill someone. So he says you are doing that to us. And if someone says drisha vadho na bhavati, that how can you kill somebody by the eye? So he says, of course, it certainly happens, at least to us it happens. Maybe not to others. Different people can be killed in different ways. So we are killed by your eyes only. Tasmat he Varada, therefore you who are Varada, who is called giver of the boons. So then they give two meanings to this. Abhishtam dadadeva, abhishtam ahikam paratrikam cha sukham dyasi khandesi ityartha. So Varada means giver of the vara, the boon, whatever you want, Krishna gives that. Yatham mam prapadyante tam stathe bhajamyaham. Right? He gives what you want. He can give you what you want here, ahik, in this material world, or paratrik, in the next world, could be heaven or beyond that. So sukham dayasi khandesi, but in our case you are destroying it. You are destroying our happiness now, our happiness in the next life. That's your Varada. Kincha asmasu te sattvam ched bhavati tarhi swadhanam palaya jwalaya va na dosha. Vayam tu tvaya na sulkena krita napi parinena grihita. So he says we don't mind if we belong to you. Because if you have something which is your possession, you can do whatever you want to do with it. You can keep it, you can destroy it, you can burn it, you can throw it, right? If you have some cloth, your dress, you can wear it, you can clean, press, darn it, you can throw it into the garbage. It's your property. So he says that is fine. There is no problem with that. There is no defect in that. But we are not like that. You have neither purchased us, nor we are married to you. So what right do you have to kill us? See, they have so much logic to put him in the box. Of course, Krishna is not there. He is only listening, hiding. But otherwise he will reply. So therefore they say ashulka dasika, that we are not shulka dasika, we are not being paid, we are not hired by you. Vayam swayameva mogdhena bhuma. So if you are not paid, why are you my servant? If he asks, he says this is our simplicity or stupidity, you can say. He says this is our mistake. We are mugdha. Mugdha has different meaning. Mugdha means simpleton, confused, or straightforward. It's called mugdha. Mugdha naika. There are different types of naikas. One of them is called mugdha naika. Means who is very obedient and remains under the control, does not revolt. So mogdhena abhuma. So he says it is only because of our mogdhya, because of our simplicity, that we have become your maid servant. We thought you are a nice person and it will be good to serve you. A person like you should be served. So we did that. And now look, this is what has happened. So meaning is that Krishna should be served without any expectation. Because gopis themselves are saying ashulka dasika. So we should not have any expectation, material or spiritual. That is the meaning of Varada, that you destroy our this world or that world, means any desires related to this world or the next world. because devotee is free from that. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagdisha kame. So there is no desire. So that is the meaning of Ashloka Dasika. In the material world, whatever we do, we always have a motive behind it. All relations in the material world are based on some give and take exchange. Even the most intimate, most loving, there is something maybe very subtle. Sometimes it is visible, sometimes it is not. If you are doing a business, then it is visible that you want something, you will pay that much for it, another person wants to sell. So he is making some profit and you also want it because it helps you to have that object. So it is understood. Otherwise in this material world there is no love which is unconditional or free from some motive. So kaitav rahitam prema nahi bhavati loke. Yadi bhavati kasya virho virhe bhavati ko jivati. So kaitav rahitam prema na bhavati hi loke. So in this loka, in this material world, there is no prema, there is no love, which is kaitav rahita, which is free from any string attached to it. And Bhāgavatam teaches kaitav rahitam. Dharma prodhita kaitava parmo nivaksaranam. Alright. So, where we were? So it says that if you own something, you can keep it, you can destroy it, you can use it, whatever you want, you can do it. But if it is not your property, then you don't have the right to demolish it. And we are not your paid servants, nor are we married to you. So you don't have your right to do that to us. Tatra tasya mohana udmadana mahachora chakravartitvameva hetum vadantyo drisham visheshanti sarat kala sambandhe udashayah gambhira swachha jalpurna stadaga ityartha. So now they are specifically referring to his eye or eyes or his looks, because it's used in singular, so of course he has two eyes, so here it means his looks or his look. What is singular? So he says that you are a emperor of thieves, Chor Chakravarti, and how you do is that you mohana and unmadan, you bewilder people by looking, and you create madness, because when people fall in love with you, they become mad. Bhiksucharya charanti, people become, they give up their house, somebody falls in love with Krishna, and then the family life is destroyed or not? Yes. So you wander like a crazy fellow. People give up their wealth, their family, their jobs, possessions, everything. He says, this is how you make people mad. And you're just smiling. But this is what you do. So mohana, unmadana. You bewilder them, then you make them mad, and then you steal everything. And this you do just by your looks. So hetum vadantyo drisham visheshanti. There are different ways you do it, but especially the look is the real killer. So that's what they are referring to. So he says Sarat Kalin Sambandhiya Udashaya, that there is a lake in the autumn season, and Gambhir Swachh Jala Purna Stadaga, means lake or a pond which is full of pure, deep, clean, cool water. Tatra sadhu jatam sadhumaya pradesha prakarto jatam sat jatav api uttamam. And in that there is a nice lotus flower which is coming. It is well formed and it is the best. So it is in the best pond, in the best place, in the deep water. There also you stole. So lotus flower was thinking that I am safe. Here he cannot come. And I am a sadhu, because sadhu jat sar. So means maybe you will steal from a sadhus, but sadhu jat sat sar sijodara. And he was inside, the beauty of the lotus was inside hiding. So the lotus was hiding its beauty within itself. And there also you did not leave him. You stole that and put it into your eyes. Because Krishna's eyes are also little reddish inside. So that beauty is stolen from there. Shri Musha. Shri means beauty, Musha means to steal. So you are such a good thief that the lotus was already worried. So he went deep in the water and was hiding his beauty inside. So from there you stole it. So that's why he says that you are Mahachor Chakravarti. And now you are keeping that beauty in your eye, and with that eye you are killing us. So although we are Ashulka Dasika, we are not paid, but that beauty of your eye itself has purchased us. So therefore we have become Shulka Dasika. Because that is the price we got, the beauty of your eye. So people say that beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. You heard that? Right? So what does it mean? Generally people think that it means that if you have good heart, then you see beauty in other. But here it is the literal meaning, that beauty lies in the eye of Krishna. He is the beholder. It's actually in his eye. Because he stole it from the lotus and then put it in his eye. That's what it means. So people don't understand the meaning of the saying that beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. So that's what it really means. So that beauty is what has purchased us. Although we are Asulka Dasika, we are not paid, but your beauty has purchased us. So that's what they are saying. So tatra sadhu jatam, sadhumaya pradesha prakarato jatam, sat jatau api uttamam. So it is, this lotus is born in a nice pond. That is first, means its place where it is born is good. And even there are different varieties of the lotus, and it is of the best variety. Means it is the best of the best lotus. And the best part of the lotus is inner part. That is the most beautiful, and that's what you have stolen. That is the meaning. Sarvadashaye sadhu jata sat sarsijodara Śrīmad-Bhāgavata. So yat sarsijam vikasita padmam tasya udarastham shriyam sobham sapattim vishnati. So this beauty was lying inside the belly of this bloomed lotus, that you stole. Taya drisha saundarya saurabhya satya saukumariyani asadharanani uktani. So this is signifying that the beauty of eyes of Krishna, that Krishna's eyes are beautiful, they are fragrant, because that beauty, fragrance from the lotus flower he has stolen. They are cooling, Lotus is supposed to be cooling. And they are tender, Swakumarya, Asadharanani Uktani. So these are the special characteristic of Krishna's eyes. They are beautiful, they are fragrant, there is a special smell of Krishna's eyes. They are tender and they are cooling. Ya khalu tadrisham jana durgam api ulanghya तादृश अभिजातस्य सज्जनस्य अंतःपुरं प्रविश्य संपत्तिं चोरयति सातवदृक्. So your eye or your look is such that it goes in the inner quarters of a saintly person who is born in a good family and who is inside a big fort. Previously they used to have fort, and around the fort they used to have water so that the enemy cannot enter, and then they will only have one bridge to enter inside, like Kirichatal and so that. So if the enemy comes, then you remove the thing, then they will all fall inside. So this is the meaning of the lake. That lake is like a fort, and inside the lotus was hiding. Gentle person, born in good family, and from there also you stole. Means you are so expert that you can find even something hidden and protected inside a fort. Satavdrik chorika kenapi mohana madana dhuli prakshepana unmadita rasmabhi swameva dattam surata dhanam pranascha nitva tubhyam dadam. So this your look is the thief, and this what she did, that she threw dust into our eyes. And what is the dust? The dust is the bewilderment caused by your looks. So then we got lost, and then she came, and we actually happily gave our wealth to her, to your looks. Because she is not just stealing without our awareness. She bewildered us, and then she stole, and then ran and gave it to you. So previously our only life was in you, because in the first sloka they said dhrita ashavaya, right? So tvai vichinvate, that our asavad, our life heirs are in you, and now we are saying that our wealth is also in you. So we are without wealth and without life. Therefore you should come and protect. That's why they are saying that you are killing us completely. So surata dhanam, what is our wealth? So there are various types of wealth, and the best wealth is the wealth of love. So our love is in you, and our life is in you. So surata dhanam prananscha nitva tubhyam dadavu. So she ran with this, our love and our life, and gave it to you. Ateva purva muktam tvai dhritashavai yato. Therefore it was said earlier that tvai dhritasava tvam vichinvate tvaya nirdhani kritya hata eva. So you have completely impoverished us. We have nothing with us. So this is how a devotee is. Devotee has no wealth except Krishna's love, and except for Krishna. So therefore we are finished. Parsahasra stri vadhapatkam tvaya grihitam eva iti dhani. So the implied sense is that you have the sin of killing thousands and thousands of women. So if you don't want that sin, then it is better that you appear here and we are saved. Atah papat bhityapi darshanam dehi tenudhani. So therefore, even if you don't want to come otherwise, you don't care for us, then at least care for yourself. So what does it mean, care for yourself? Means don't incur sin on your head, don't accumulate sin. So for that reason, please come and be manifest. That is the Vyanjana of this sloka. So this is the end. Any question on this? Otherwise we move to the next sloka. So visjalapyayad vyal rakshasad varshamarutad vadyutanalat vishmayatmajad vishmato bhayad rishabte vayam rakshitamuhu. So rishabte vayam rakshitamuhu. So rishabha means the best. So best of human beings, best of lovers. You have repeatedly protected us. Vayam rakshita. How? They give a whole list. So vish jalat, from the poisonous water. Apyayad, when the cows drank the poison water by the Kalyas brother. And Vyal Rakshasad, from Aghasura. And Varsh Marutad Vadyutanalat, from Trinavarta, from the Indra who sent rain and wind. And Arishtasura, Vrisha, and Mayatmajad is Vyomasura. So you have protected us from all these dangers which came to us. But why you are not protecting us now from this fire of separation? You protected us from the fire earlier. So why are you not protecting from this fire? So there is not much long commentary on this. Kincha jighamsa eva chet tab vartate tada purva vipadbhya kimiti rakshitva vadha khalu anuchita eva. So there gopis are saying that if your wish is actually to kill us, that is fine. But we want to know, why did you protect us earlier? You would have been killed. So you are killing, at least at that time you would not get the sin. Some other Rakshasa will get the sin, Indra will get, or forest fire will be blamed. So there you protected and now you are killing. So were you protecting us to kill or what? So what kind of protection is this? So he says, therefore this is very improper of you. Vishmayat jalat yopeyas tasmat. So poisonous water which they were drinking. And Vyal Rakshasat Aghasurat. Vyal Rakshas is Aghasura. Varshad Indrakrit Vrishte, the rain which was sent by Indra. Marutat Trinavartat. Marut is wind or storm, is the Trinavarta. And Vadyuta Analad Indra Kartrika Vajra Kshepat. And Vadyut is lightning, which is because Indra was throwing his Vajra. And Vrishad Arishtat. Vrisha is bull or Arishtasura. Mayatmajad Vyomat. That is Vyomasura. Vishmataha Anyasmad Api Sarvato Bhayat Kaliya Damanadina He Rishabh. So you have protected us from all various types of calamities. Some of them are listed here, some are not listed. But you always protected us. So why is that now you are not protecting? You are the best, Vrishabha, Purushreshta. Swarakshana tvadek prana vayam rakshita. Now Krishna can say that why you are saying that I protected you when I killed Aghasura, or I killed Putna, or I killed Kalias. Not killed him, but chastised him. That has nothing to do with you. I did not protect you. Okay, you can say that I lifted Govardhan hill to protect the Brajvasis and you are part of that, but there is nothing I have done to protect you. Why are you saying that I have protected you? So gopis are very smart. They don't speak without thinking like this. He says, yes, by protecting yourself, you have protected us. Because our life is you. So if you are protected, then we are protected. See how deeply they are thinking. Swarakshana tvadek prana vayam rakshita. By protecting yourself, you protected us because tvadek prana, you alone are our life. We already told you that our life here is in you. So if you are gone, our life is gone. So that's how you protect us, by protecting yourself. Varshadibhya sarvavraj rakshanadev tadant antapatinyo vayamapi rakshita. When he protected Vraja from the onslaught of Indra by sending rain, etc. So we are part of Vrajvasis. Vrajvasis went to you and prayed, please protect. So you did that. So we are also protected by that, because we are also part of Vraja. Ateva rakshake tvai vishwasya panchaswara jala upshamaartham vayam agata. So now what has happened, that we have complete faith in you, that you will protect us. This is one characteristic of Saranagati. Right? Rakshishyati iti vishvasa goptatre varnam tatha. So we have complete faith in you, and it is not just blind faith, but it has been proven that you have protected us. So now we had a problem. What was the problem now? Why did we come to you? So we were burning by the 5 arrows of Cupid. And it was killing us, these arrows. So we came running to you, that you will help us. But now you have put more fuel into the fire. There was already fire, and then you poured petrol on it. So we are absolutely on fire. Just because our life is in you, we are living, otherwise you would have been dead. Because our life stays safely in you. So this is the meaning. So he says, Panchashara jwala upshama artham vayamagata. We came to extinguish the fire caused by the 5 arrows of Kamadeva. And what did you do? Tvayatu tatopi koti gunitaya svaviraha anal jwalaya dandahya maheti. So you poured more fuel into the fire. And now we are burning millions of times more than you. So what is the fire? It says fire of your separation. You gave us satisfaction when we came, but then you put petrol and ran away. And now we are completely on fire. Dandahya mahe. So repeatedly burning intensely. So he says this is what is called Viswasghat. Viswasghat, what is the word in English? In English, what is it? Traitor. So you are traitor, we say? Betray. You have betrayed us completely. You put faith in somebody, right? You keep your money with somebody and then you go to take it back. He says, what? I don't have any money. When did you give? So we came to you to extinguish our fire. You put more fuel into it. And you're watching the show. So this is called betrayal. So he says, that's what you are. You have betrayed our faith. So Vishwas Ghatadapi Tvam na Vibheshi. He says, you don't fear this betraying. You don't fear killing, the sin of killing, sin of betraying, all this. You have no fear from anyone. So atra arishta vyoma vadhasya bhavitvepi garga bhaguryadi mukta krishna janma patriyam sravanasya bhutatveneva bhutanradasya. So commentators have a tough job sometimes because they have to explain everything. So the thing is that this Arishtasura and Vyomasura, they will come later. They have not come yet. So how is that they are mentioning them here in this sloka? So he says, well, they have heard from Gargacharya and Bhaguri Muni because they are very good astrologers. And a good astrologer can predict everything. So Gargacharya and Bhaguri has already predicted that Krishna is going to kill Arishtasura and Vyomasura. And gopis know everything about him. So his horoscope is not something secret. It is known to everybody, what is written in it. So there it was, they read it, it was written, he will kill Arishtasura, he will kill Vyomasura. So therefore they already mentioned it. So what will happen in future, they are saying as if it has already happened. They have so much faith in him that it is not that it's just a probability, but he will kill them. So that's why they are mentioning it here. So this is the end of this sloka. Any question on this? Yes.
Could you please explain who is this Bhaguri? I've never heard of that name.
Bhaguri is also Rishi. He is supposed to be the family priest of Nanda Maharaj. Somebody was asking, you were asking question about Bhaguri Muni, that he gave Diksha to Krishna. Is it you who were asking?
Who gave Diksha to Krishna?
So Bhaguri Muni is also, Bhaguri is, it comes in Panini grammar, Bhaguri Lopa. You know, you have the word Apidhanam. Dha dhatu is there. Dudhaya dharan poshanayo. So you get the word dhanam. And then you have the word apidhanam, which means to hide. So according to Bhaguri, you can also have A as dropped and you can have Pidhanam. So both are used, Pidhanam, Apidhanam. Bhaguri what? Bhaguri Allopa. So the Bhaguri must be great grammarian also. Okay, anything else? Yeah.
Is there some meaning or significance of why it always says like gopis? Like it always says gopis instead of like one gopi talking. Like if I was writing a story, I'd be like that gopi and I'd say the name or something. But it seems like it's like a group of them. Is there some reason why they don't say like which gopi is saying it, or?
Yeah, but the reason I explained earlier, maybe you didn't hear that. So the point here is not mentioning about someone's name or anything. Gopi is actually a bhav, although they are being given here form. What is being described is bhakti, uttama bhakti, which is a bhav, which is an emotion. So they have been given, they are representing that. And no name is mentioned, otherwise then you just start thinking of name and form and forget the bhav, which still people do. Then they search how many gopis, what name, this, that. Skanda Purana is giving these many names, and then there is Adi Purana. These many names are mentioned in other Puranas. Skanda Purana, Adi Purana, etc. I think some in Padma Purana also. And some Tantra is mentioned. But Bhagavatam is not so much interested in that. Its main point here too is to understand what is Uttama Bhakti. That is the underlying message of all this, especially of this Rāsa-līlā. Purushottam ji.
I see quite the contrast between the verse number 2 and these 3. Verse number 2 looks like they are kind of blaming that you are the killer and all of these things. And then here they are recalling all his pastimes and say how you are saving us. So it looks like it's the two different sets of gopis are saying these two verses basically, number 2 and number 3 verse.
Yeah, because it was said that these are spoken by different group of gopis. So they have different moods. But still, if you want to relate, because you have to relate. They are not disjointed slokas. So number 2 they are saying you are killing, and number, which basically means you should not do that. And number 3 is also saying that you protect us, so why you kill? So previously they said you are killing, and now you are saying you are actually a protector, so you should protect and not kill. That's how they are related.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.